Hello everyone, and welcome back to our YouTube channel. Today's Tribute USA. We're so glad to have you here with us today. In this video, we're honoring the incredible legends who have recently left us. These remarkable individuals touched so many lives, and their legacies will live on forever. Before we begin, please support our channel by giving this video a thumbs up, subscribing, and turning on the notification bell so you don't miss our future tributes. Your support truly means a lot to us. Now, let's come together to celebrate and remember these unforgettable icons. Let's get started.
Bob Newhart, born on September 5, 1929, in Chicago, Illinois, was a comedic genius whose dry, deadpan humor captured the hearts of audiences for over 6 decades. Known for his impeccable timing, subtle delivery, and distinct voice, Newhart became a beloved figure in both stand-up comedy and television, leaving behind a legacy that will forever be remembered in the world of entertainment. Newhart's career took off in the 1960s with the release of his groundbreaking comedy album, The Button-Down Mind of Bob Newhart, 1960, which won a Grammy Award and established him as one of the most original voices in comedy. His unique blend of storytelling, character-driven humor, and understated wit set him apart from other comedians of his time, and his influence can still be seen in comedy today. However, it was his work in television that truly cemented his place in pop culture. Newhart starred in 2 landmark TV shows: The Bob Newhart Show, 1972 to 1978, where he played a psychologist in Chicago, and Newhart, 1982 to 1990, where he portrayed an innkeeper in Vermont. Both shows were beloved by audiences and critics alike, and Newhart's portrayal of straight-laced characters caught in absurd situations became a defining element of his career. His deadpan style made him an icon of television comedy, and his shows remain classics to this day. In addition to his TV work, Newhart also appeared in a number of films and voiced characters in animated series, including a memorable role in The Elf 2003. Despite his fame, Newhart was always humble and grounded, with a charm that made him beloved by all who worked with him. Bob Newhart passed away on May 16, 2024. At the age of 94, his death marks the end of an era in comedy, as we lose one of the most influential figures in the history of entertainment. Bob Newhart's humor, defined by its quiet brilliance and sophisticated charm, will continue to make audiences laugh for generations. He wasn't just a comedian or an actor, he was a master of the craft, whose influence on the world of comedy will never fade. Angelo, born Michael Eugene Archer on February 11, 1974, in Richmond, Virginia, was a legendary musician whose soulful sound helped define the neo-soul movement and reshaped the landscape of modern R&B. With his deep, velvety voice, innovative production, and genre-defying approach, D'Angelo became a musical icon whose influence is still felt today. His breakthrough came in 1995 with the release of Brown Sugar, an album that immediately captured the attention of critics and fans alike. With tracks like Lady and Brown Sugar, D'Angelo brought a fresh, organic approach to R&B, blending elements of jazz, funk, and soul, while paying homage to the genre's roots. His sound was rich, raw, and emotional, drawing comparisons to legends like Marvin Gaye and Stevie Wonder. However, it was his follow-up album, Voodoo 2000, that solidified D'Angelo's place in music history. The album was groundbreaking, a perfect marriage of sensuality, complexity, and spirituality. With hits like Untitled, How Does It Feel?, Chicken Grease, and Devil's Pie, D'Angelo pushed the boundaries of neo-soul, infusing the genre with a modern yet timeless sensibility. The album earned him widespread critical acclaim, and Untitled became an instant classic, showcasing D'Angelo's unique ability to blend soulful melodies with contemporary production. D'Angelo's influence extended far beyond his own albums. As a producer, songwriter, and performer, he became a mentor to younger artists, shaping the sound of R&B and influencing artists like Erykah Badu, Jill Scott, and Maxwell. His music helped lay the groundwork for the evolution of soul music, and his innovative approach remains an inspiration to musicians around the world. Despite his relatively limited output over the years, D'Angelo's legacy remains unshaken. His contributions to the neo-soul movement and his ability to fuse genres made him one of the most influential artists of his generation. D'Angelo passed away on April 22, 2024. At the age of 50, his death marks the loss of one of modern music's most innovative and influential artists. Though he may have left us too soon, his groundbreaking work in Brown Sugar, Voodoo, and his timeless influence on the genre will continue to inspire and resonate for generations to come. D'Angelo's music will forever be a testament to his genius, his artistry, and his indelible mark on the world of neo-soul. Freebaron Smith, born on January 12, 1931, in London, England, was an acclaimed composer, arranger, and conductor whose music became the heart and soul of some of the most iconic films in cinema history. With a career that spanned over 7 decades, Smith's contributions to the world of film and music have left an indelible mark on the entertainment industry. He is perhaps best known for his brilliant work on The Muppet Movie, 1979, where he composed a rich, whimsical score that captured the magic and charm of Jim Henson's beloved characters. Smith's ability to blend orchestral depth with playful, comedic tones made the music of The Muppet Movie timeless, helping to elevate the film to the status of a classic. But Freebaron Smith's talents extended far beyond the world of Muppets. He also worked as an arranger and conductor for the legendary A Star is Born, 1976, starring Barbra Streisand and Chris Christie. His arrangements were pivotal in crafting the emotional power of the soundtrack, which would go on to become one of the most iconic in cinematic history. In addition to these landmark projects, Smith collaborated with many other artists and contributed to countless films, television shows, and stage productions. His versatility as a composer and conductor allowed him to work across genres, from drama to comedy, and his music always had the ability to elevate the emotional resonance of the story. Freebaron Smith passed away on October 1, 2024, at the age of 93. His death marks the loss of a true musical visionary whose work touched the hearts of millions. Though he may no longer be with us, his legacy endures in the unforgettable scores he created, and the joy his music continues to bring to audiences around the world. Freebaron Smith's music will always be a testament to his brilliance, creativity, and timeless contribution to the world of film and music. John Mayoll, born on November 29, 1933, in Macclesfield, England, was a true pioneer of the British blues scene. Known as the godfather of British blues, Mayoll's influence on the genre is immeasurable. With a career spanning over 6 decades and a legacy that changed the face of blues music across the world, Mayoll's musical journey began at a young age, and by the early 1960s, he was already playing in local clubs and shaping his sound. In 1963, he founded John Mayoll and the Blues Breakers, a band that would become a breeding ground for some of the greatest names in rock and blues history. It was with the Blues Breakers that Eric Clapton, Mick Taylor, and Peter Green would cut their teeth, helping to launch their own legendary careers. Mayoll's ability to nurture talent and bring out the best in his musicians became one of his defining characteristics. Throughout the 1960s and 1970s, Mayoll became a fixture of the blues world, producing timeless albums like Blues Breakers with Eric Clapton 1966 and A Hard Road 1967. His fusion of American blues with a distinctly British sensibility laid the foundation for an entire generation of blues musicians and fans. Whether behind the piano, harmonica, or leading his band, Mayoll's unique voice, deep knowledge of blues history, and charismatic presence captured the essence of the genre. John Mayoll's prime years spanned several decades, but even as he entered his later years, his influence remained unshaken. He continued to perform, record, and inspire, making music well into his 80s. His commitment to the blues never wavered, and he remained a beloved figure in the music world, respected not only for his technical mastery, but for his unwavering dedication to preserving and advancing the art of the blues. John Mayoll passed away on May 16, 2024, at the age of 90. His death marks the end of an era in British and world blues music. Though he may no longer be with us, his legacy as a pioneer, a mentor, and a master of the blues will live on forever. John Mayoll was not just a musician, he was a musical institution, a mentor to generations, and a beloved figure whose contributions to music will continue to resonate for years to come. His place in the pantheon of blues legends is secure, and his influence will never be forgotten. Penelope Milford, born on May 23, 1947. In Oakland, California, was a gifted actress whose career left an indelible mark on Hollywood. She began her journey in the theater before making her breakthrough in film, where her raw talent and emotional depth quickly captured the attention of critics and audiences alike. Her most iconic role came in 1978, when she starred opposite Jon Voight and Jane Fonda in the critically acclaimed film Coming Home. Penelope's portrayal of Vi Munson, a woman struggling with the emotional aftermath of the Vietnam War, earned her an Oscar nomination for Best Supporting Actress. Her performance was nothing short of powerful, earning her a place among the elite of American cinema. She brought complexity and vulnerability to her character, making her one of the standout performances of the year. Throughout her career, Penelope Milford was known for her ability to bring deep emotional layers to every role, whether on film or television. Her work in The Best of Families, 1977, and A Long Way Home, 1990, further showcased her versatility and passion for her craft. Despite her talent, Penelope never sought the spotlight and was often described as a deeply private person, focused on her art rather than the fame that came with it. Sadly, Penelope Milford passed away on October 5, 2024, at the age of 77. Her death marked the end of an era for those who admired her captivating screen presence and nuanced performances. Though she remained a relatively private figure, her impact on the industry and her unforgettable performance in Coming Home will continue to inspire filmmakers and audiences for generations to come. Penelope Milford's legacy is defined not just by her nominations or awards, but by her ability to portray the human experience with such raw honesty and compassion. She remains a testament to the timeless power of cinema. Sandy Alomar Sr., born on October 3, 1943, in Salinas, Puerto Rico, was a respected former baseball player and coach who made a lasting impact on the sport, both on and off the field. As a swift infielder, Alomar's skills and leadership on the field earned him the respect of his teammates and coaches. His career in Major League Baseball spanned from the 1960s to the 1970s, and he played for several teams, but it was his legacy as a coach and mentor that truly defined his career. While his playing days were impactful, it was as a coach that Sandy became a cornerstone of baseball. His approach to the game, which emphasized discipline, integrity, and the importance of family, made him a beloved figure in the baseball community. Sandy's influence extended beyond the diamond. He became a guiding force for young players, many of whom would go on to become stars in their own right. Sandy Alomar Sr. was also the patriarch of a remarkable baseball family. His sons, Sandy Alomar Jr. and Roberto Alomar, both went on to have stellar careers in the major leagues. It was no surprise to anyone who knew Sandy that his children would follow in his footsteps, as his unwavering commitment to the game and to his family shaped the careers of the next generation of Alomars. Sadly, Sandy Alomar Sr. passed away on September 3, 2024. At the age of 81, his death marked the loss of not only a former player, but a mentor, who shaped the lives of countless individuals within the baseball community. His legacy lives on through his family and the many players whose careers he helped shape. Sandy Alomar Sr. will always be remembered as a pillar of strength in the baseball world, a true coach, a mentor, and a patriarch of a family that will forever be synonymous with the sport of baseball. Kimberly Hobbert Gregory, born on January 29, 1972, was an actress known for her sharp talent and captivating presence on screen. She made a significant mark in the entertainment industry with her diverse range of roles, but it was her portrayal of Dr. Belinda Brown on HBO's Vice Principals that truly brought her widespread recognition. Kimberly's character, Dr. Brown, was the calm, collected, and fiercely intelligent guidance counselor whose no-nonsense attitude made her a standout on the hit series. Her nuanced performance added depth to the darkly comedic show, and she became a fan favorite for her ability to balance humor and strength in every scene. This role showcased her versatility as an actress, elevating the show's ensemble cast with her compelling presence throughout her career. Kimberly also appeared in several other television series and films, bringing her unique charm and depth to every project. From guest appearances in series like Grey's Anatomy and The Mindy Project to roles in independent films, she quickly became known for her ability to immerse herself into any character, leaving a lasting impression with every performance. At 52, Kimberly Hobbert Gregory tragically passed away. On August 15, 2024, her untimely death was a great loss to the entertainment world, leaving a void that her talent and warmth had filled so effortlessly. Her career may have been brief, but the impact she made, particularly on Vice Principals, is undeniable. Kimberly Hobbert Gregory's legacy is one of versatility, depth, and warmth. Her portrayal of Dr. Belinda Brown will remain one of the defining performances of her career, and she will be remembered not just for her roles, but for her ability to bring humanity and grace to the characters she portrayed. Claudia Cardinale, born on April 15, 1939, in Tunis, Tunisia, was a legendary Italian actress whose beauty, talent, and magnetic presence made her one of the most iconic stars of Italian and international cinema. Known for her roles in some of the most influential films of the 1960s and 1970s, Cardinale's career spanned decades and earned her a place as one of the greatest actresses in film history. Cardinale's breakout role came in Federico Fellini's landmark film, 8½, 1963, where she starred alongside Marcello Mastroianni. Her portrayal of the enigmatic, alluring character was a perfect fit for the surreal and introspective nature of Fellini's masterpiece. 8½, became one of the most celebrated films in the history of cinema, and Claudia's performance contributed to its timeless appeal. Following that success, Claudia Cardinale went on to star in some of the most memorable films of the era. Her role in Sergio Leone's epic Once Upon a Time in the West 1968 remains one of the most iconic performances in the Western genre, where she portrayed the fierce and resilient Jill McBain. Cardinale's portrayal of Jill was a departure from traditional female roles in Westerns, and her performance continues to be lauded for its strength, depth, and complexity. She also made an indelible mark in the world of comedy with her role in The Pink Panther 1963, where she starred opposite Peter Sellers in one of the most beloved comedies of all time. Her performance as Liesl von Schlaf helped elevate the film's charm and wit, and she became synonymous with the elegant yet playful spirit of the series. Throughout her career, Claudia Cardinale starred in a wide range of genres, from drama to comedy to westerns, proving her incredible versatility as an actress. She worked with some of the greatest directors of all time, including Luchino Visconti, Alfred Hitchcock, and René Clement, and her performances became emblematic of the golden age of European cinema. Claudia Cardinale passed away on October 10, 2024. At the age of 85, her death marks the end of an era for classic European cinema, and the world has lost one of its greatest screen icons. Claudia Cardinale's legacy as a groundbreaking actress will live on through her unforgettable performances in films like 8½, Once Upon a Time in the West, and The Pink Panther. Her beauty, grace, and unparalleled talent continue to inspire filmmakers, actors, and cinema lovers around the world. She will forever be remembered as a true cinematic legend. Diane Keaton, born Diane Hall on January 5, 1946, in Los Angeles, California, is a true cultural icon whose career has spanned over 5 decades, redefining what it means to be an actress in Hollywood. Known for her distinctive style, versatility, and a unique blend of charm and vulnerability, Keaton became one of the most beloved and respected actresses of her generation. Her breakthrough came in 1977 with her role as the quirky, free-spirited Annie Hall in Woody Allen's iconic film of the same name. The film's success catapulted her into stardom, and her portrayal of the title character earned her the Academy Award for Best Actress. Keaton's portrayal of Annie Hall not only captured the essence of a generation but also influenced the fashion world, as her androgynous style became legendary and a symbol of the 70s. Keaton's career continued to soar with her memorable role as Kay Adams in The Godfather 1972, where she portrayed the wife of Michael Corleone. Her role as Kay, filled with emotional depth, subtlety, and strength, became one of the most memorable performances in film history. She reprised the role in The Godfather Part 2, 1974, solidifying her place in cinematic history. But Diane Keaton was much more than a 2-time Oscar winner. Her ability to embrace diverse roles across genres showcased her range as an actress. She starred in beloved films like The First Wives Club, 1996, which became a cultural touchstone for women's empowerment and friendship, and Something's Gotta Give, 2003, where she delivered a comedic performance full of warmth and elegance. Beyond her acting career, Keaton is also a director, producer, and writer. With a deep passion for architecture and photography, her ability to reinvent herself and tackle new challenges has made her not just a leading lady, but a true force in the entertainment industry. Diane Keaton passed away on April 25, 2024. At the age of 78, her death marks the end of an era. As the world loses one of its most beloved and iconic actresses, Diane Keaton's legacy is one of timeless performances, unforgettable characters, and a career that continues to inspire generations of actors, filmmakers, and fans alike. From Annie Hall to The Godfather and The First Wives Club, her work will forever remain etched in the history of film.